Every time I feel lame, I'm looking up. As soon as you give people a choice, everything goes to shit. Which now brings us to the video game of the video. You saw the title, you know the game, so any introduction would just be mundane. But that's not going to stop me. Because today, I'm going to talk about Uriels Chasm, made by Railslave Games, or just one guy in disguise. His name is Dylan Barry, and if you forced me to describe this guy in one sentence, I would tell you that he's unique. He's a firefighter, game developer, hiker, father of two, singer, local guitar player, game publisher, and who knows what else. He has more jobs than fuck, I don't know what to compare him to. But it seems like he likes to put himself in his games too. And I don't mean a giant Dylan Barry head to go and start flying around the screen. I mean that this game is also a top-down shooter, side-scroller, bullet hell, Metroidvania, platformer, and a collectathon, and who knows what else. Which is a lot of game genres to be mashing together in 4 levels in a game that only lasts 1 hour. I actually found this article online by Chris Priestman, ironic name. It's titled by the creator of one of Steam's most it's titled Why the creator of one of Steam's most hated games made a sequel. It's an interview of Dylan Barry, and it talks about his many inspirations and a couple other things, like the fact that he used to make music when he was 16. Sadly, his music was also shit. It sounded like he was banging a bat against a metal trash can, so he quickly quit on that. I'll put a link in the description for you to decide on that yourself, though. His main theme for his art is psychedelic Christian, because everyone knows that the best way to talk to God is by using drugs till you foam at the mouth. Anyways, in this interview with him, he says this quote, quote for quote, "I remember the time I accidentally put a magnet up to my monitor, and it was like the apes finding the obelisk in 2001: A Space Odyssey. I wept bitterly all night, not able to revert back to the blackness. First time I ever prayed to a god I would later follow." End quote. What the fuck? If that's not some Thanos level storytelling right there, I don't know what is. Because he's so biblical in the way that he talks that I expect Jesus to just jump out of his throat mid-sentence, pull out an epic dab, and just start baptizing me right then and there. The game has like a couple short animated cutscenes in the game too, with DeviantArt level drawings, so I guess we could add artists to the list. They make absolutely no sense whatsoever, and this is because he wants to create an overarching and vague mystery. He wants to do this because he played the Five Nights at Freddy games by Scott Cawthorne and got inspired. So now take Dylan's biblical form of speaking while making him super vague and mysterious for no reason, and you either have the next religious prophet or the latest creepypasta OC. Either way, it's not good. So let's start off with the first level. It's a top-down space shooter, and sure, it's a little zoomed in and I'm only able to see 10 feet in front of my face, but that's not my biggest concern right now. That goes to this wall of text at the bottom of the screen that makes this entire area useless. And this makes this useless. These areas are useless too. Just covering up screen, might as well just black those out too. And the useless GPS circle in the middle, just a blur that only sometimes gets in my way. So all in all, I think I have enough screen space to get the job done actually. I mean, the goal of the level can't be that hard. You only have to get your level of faith higher than the level of faith in the garden, which will allow us to enter the Garden of Eden. You get your faith up by collecting Bibles, which are hidden inside of random asteroids flying around the map. Guess how the garden's faith goes up? By shooting asteroids. And it's important to remember that only some asteroids contain vital fragments. So this level is nothing but taking one step forward, 2 steps back. And if that didn't sound tedious enough, there's a chance the asteroid will not only increase the garden's faith, but will spawn another ship to shoot at you. This wouldn't be as bad if you had a health bar, but you don't. Instead, the ships do nothing but decrease your level of faith even more. I'm surprised I actually managed to beat this level. Thank God. Irony. But this still had 3 more levels to go, and as far as I can tell, a lot of you people usually give up pretty quickly on this game. So, I think the next level is something that not a lot of people have seen. So you're getting exclusive footage right now. It's a side-scrolling shoot 'em up. It even has a miniature boss battle of a quote-unquote melting face. And I'll tell you the ultimate strategy to this actually. You just gotta stand right here and he won't kill you. And the third level is a Metroidvania platformer where you slowly walk around, and I mean slowly walk around, trying to find 7 Jesuses. Jesuses? Yeah, Jesuses. Sounds weird actually. Anyways, the Jesuses tell you a Bible quote. Meanwhile, the screen is slowly spinning in flashing colors. Beautiful. There are little random cutscenes of live action footage too of these 2 girls that call themselves the shovelware queens. They find and play bad video games to review them online. I haven't been talking about them because they're probably the most useless part of the entire game, as if any of it is useful in the first place, but the story in the live action scenes is so short that I could explain it to you in 3 sentences. The shovelware queens find a shitty video game in their mail and play it, making a video about it while doing so. The second girl, this one, not this one, gets sick and leaves the room because the game is so bad, but don't worry, the first girl called her boyfriend over to help finish the video. The boyfriend shows up, plays the game, and then goes crazy, praying to the camera for 2 minutes straight while the words "We missed you" flashed at the bottom of the screen, and that's it. 3 sentences, and I explained like 10 minutes worth of video without skipping anything. To be honest, I've read Dr. Seuss books with more of a plot than that. I mean, you have all these cutscenes, all this narrative, all these characters, all this build-up, and you want to know what it all leads to? What the big conclusion to the entire plot is? A giant giraffe on LSD screaming at you while shooting eyeballs out of his head. But don't worry, it comes with the most snapping tune. Just like Beethoven. This level is the hardest in the entire game and took me forever, but somewhere near the end of the level, I got hit with a wave of super smart juice. I figured it out. This is your walkthrough on the final level, okay? It's time for a video game breakdown. So, I noticed that the eyes are flying out where the giraffe's eye sockets are, which are moving with the giraffe's head. The eyes shoot out in a 4-directional pattern, while slowly spinning counterclockwise in a circle at a constant rate of about 2 eyeballs a second. Taking in all of this information, you realize that your path is bullshit. It's all bullshit. You'll never pass it. It's just random luck. It's all RNG. You'll never get it. But that doesn't matter, because I won. I beat it. I win. I won. I did it. Dylan Barry, you're stupid. Fuck you, Noob Master 69. I won. Goodbye.